Eddie Hearns. To this day, Eddie Hearns not telling the truth. To this day. Go. Eddie Hearns is not telling the truth to this day. To this day. What up, guys? This your boy T-Dub. What's blazing in sports? We are here live giving you this Friday morning WBIS episode 6, guys. Let's get it. I got a little bit time in my hand. Let me change this right here. You know, I had to really scramble and put this together this morning. But guys, we are here. We are working. We are live. We are now. What up? This your boy T-Dub. What's blazing in sports? We are here live. Back at it like a crack at it. Giving you boxing geekers this work. Let's get it. With a past, with a future, with a present. Guys, all right. So, put up an article today, right? You know, Dillian Whyte basically calling out Eddie Hearn for not being that serious about making the fight. I do believe Dillian Whyte was serious about making the fight, but Dillian doesn't believe Eddie Hearn was so serious about making this fight. And a lot of people gave Deontay Wilder more shit than a toilet bowl can handle when he didn't just sign on the deal. And the crazy thing about it, Deontay Wilder was just, he accepted the offers. Like, he accepted the flat fees, and people still, firing your pen, firing your pen. I have not heard it about Dillian Whyte firing your pen. I haven't heard it. You heard it? I haven't heard it. You? I haven't. And then there was Tyson Fury. They said they came out and gave him a 60-40 split. They were like, listen, they didn't offer us no 60-40 split. No, they didn't. They didn't offer us nothing, no work near that. And then when they did send an offer over whatever, they're like, listen, man, 50-50 or nothing. Deontay Wilder said he was done playing games after he accepted the $15 million, they still went on and fought Golovkin. So he was done. And then Tyson Fury, who then saw, you know, with 3D glasses and popcorn, the whole show that Eddie Hearn with Joshua was giving Deontay Wilder, they're like, listen, I'm not finna play these games. I know my value. I know my value. I know my worth. 50-50 or nothing. Now, if you think that, hey, that's up to you, but I'm just going off of what these guys said. And now, Mr. Let's go! Let's go, Wilder! Let's go! That guy that was always smiling and grinning with Eddie Hearn. Eddie! You know. Bobby, hello, Bobby's in the building. Shout out to Bobby. How you doing? Good morning. Happy Friday. Listen, I'm happy. Happy Friday. As again, I'm giving this boxing workout. I know it's very early. Definitely, I don't never go on this early, but when I get a chance to, guys, I try to slide a video in there. And since I haven't really been face to face in a while, so hey, no time like now. So I got the file, guys. I pulled the file up. We're gonna talk about what Dillian Whyte said about Eddie Hearn and the fallout of their words. Let me see if I can maneuver this around. You know what? I might have to look to the side, but let me see if I can get this for you. Dillian Whyte, Eddie Hearn trade words over Joshua deal fallout. And that's something, man. Listen, that's something. Lee. See, you can blame Deontay Wilder because he's not from the UK and he really don't want to fight. But what can you say when Dillian Whyte is saying this? I'm talking to all the AJ protectors. The AJPs. AJPs, where you at? Dillian Whyte, who people were saying that Wilder needs to fight, Dillian Whyte, who wanted the third fight or the second fight with Anthony Joshua, now he's complaining. Bobby said, "Good morning. Hope all is well." Yes, things are good. You know, I didn't sleep good last night. That's horrible. But so far on a Friday, things are good. I am happy. I am up. I kind of rushed to put this together to give you guys a quick video before I finish up my work. Guys, let's get to it. See if I can do this. Let me see. There we go. How can I maneuver this? Maybe I can hold it like this. Dillian Whyte has disputed the claim and says the deal is nowhere near being done. Called a rematch approach of Joshua and Hearn a half-hearted. Listen, man, there was talks that Eddie Hearn said that this deal was very close to being done. So I guess that's what it's picking up from. And Dillian Whyte is like, listen, man, this deal is nowhere close to being done. Will the Magic Man in the building? AJ getting frozen out. Who's he going to fight? You know what? Hey. I did a video. Well, I do so many videos, but I said, I didn't say frozen out, but in so many words, that's what it was. I said, what if, well, I said, you know he's not going to fight Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, right? Because they are already finna go in a rematch. And then what if Dillian Whyte doesn't fight him next? And from listening to Big Baby Miller, his camp, you know, basically like, you know, the fight will happen when the time is right. They're not saying, listen, we're ready now. We will take the fight now. If Dillian Whyte don't want it, we'll fight him in the USA. If he gonna come to my hometown, we will fight him. I'm not hearing that. Maybe they will end up fighting him if they sweeten that pot a little bit good, put a little bit more nectar, you know, on that offer, you know. See, the thing is, Eddie got to start using real sugar. You know, Eddie trying to sweeten the pot with sweet and low. You know, I don't like sweet and low. Sweet no. That's what I call it, sweet no. But what if his top choices, all four? And here's the thing, guys. We're saying all four, right? Dillian Whyte, Eddie, Big Baby Miller, and Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. Didn't Anthony Joshua say he would consider fighting Luis Ortiz as well? Why not Luis Ortiz? Why is he not getting an offer? And I'm just being honest. I think Luis Ortiz versus Anthony Joshua is bigger than Big Baby Miller versus Joshua. Even over here in the USA, I believe, because Luis Ortiz put on a very good show. Did very good numbers on Showtime with Deontay Wilder. He put on a good show when he fought on the undercourt. I think that's a damn good fight. But you know what? They don't want it. Why? Because it's a fight they can lose. Would imagine, man, Miller would be better off fighting one of the other guys and not AJ. You know what? Miller got options, man. And I don't have that article no more, but there's an article where they was talking to the guy that handles Big Baby Miller, you know, affairs, and he was like, listen, you know, we talked about that fight. Eddie and I talked about it, and the fight will happen when the time is right, you know. But I didn't hear, like, listen, me and Eddie talked about it, and if that opportunity presents itself, we'll take it. We'll take that offer right now. You know, if things work out, we would take it. But that's not what I heard. I didn't hear him say that. I didn't hear him say that at all. And right now, we have a Dillian Whyte who's not so happy. Did I miss something? I must have skipped down too far. Let's see. Okay, let's see. According to heavyweight contender Dillian Whyte, there was never a serious attempt by promoter Eddie Hearn to make a rematch with IBF, WBO, IBO, WBA heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua. The two fighters collide in December of 2015, with Joshua winning by the way of 7-round stoppage. Hearn was trying to make a rematch of April the 13th at Wembley Stadium in London. In recent interviews, Hearn claimed a rematch with Whyte was close to being done. Okay, that's why I must have missed that. Now we're back at Whyte has disputed those claims. He disputed those claims. Denied those claims. Did not agree to those claims. Whyte has disputed that claim and says the deal is nowhere near being done. Called the rematch approach of Joshua and Hearn as half-hearted. Half-hearted. You cannot live if your heart was half-hearted approach. Wing King's in the building. The king of Wing Chun is here. Yes, guys, the king of Wing Chun, Wing King 76 is in the building. Bobby says hello. Guys, do me a favor, please smash the like button. I don't get a chance to go early like this, so I hope you guys get some entertainment. I hope I give you some information, and I'm also give you my thoughts on everything as well. As you know, guys, I have no prompter. I am a one-man show, a one-man army when it comes to putting together these shows. No prompters, nobody cue me in. If I mess up, I'm going to mess up live, and that's not good. But I'm going to make it seem good, or at least try to cover up for it. All right, so except that time my camera kept falling in the middle of a live stream. That wasn't good. All right, where we at? Half-hearted. Whyte is not happy with the money being offered, and he's not happy with the lack of time to do a proper drug testing protocol with VADA. Whoa. Guys, is that concern on Dillian Whyte? For him thinking that we gotta have time to test VADA? Joshua? Is he throwing some hints there? Is he throwing us some hints? Let me go back, guys. See, I pulled the article up. I didn't get a chance to read it. As you know, guys, I do this a lot of times when I'm working, and I scramble to get these shows. But fortunately, I can give you one with me actually in front of the camera. This is episode 6. Me in front of the camera. WBIS. What's plays in the sports. Let me find my place again. Here we go. Whyte is not happy with the money being offered. He's not happy with the lack of time to do a proper drug testing protocol with VADA. That's crazy. Wow. Guys, what do you think about that? Live, what do you think about that when you catch this after the upload? Please smash the like button. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Like I said, this is what's blazing the sports. We are a growing community, growing family. Everyone that wants to join, you can. Just by hitting subscribe. If you want to get my notification live, hit that little bell icon, and anytime I go live, you will get it. And if I'm at home, I will try to do that starting soon. That way, if there's any commercials or whatever you got to skip past, you don't miss a second. So the reason I play that is to get past most commercials. That way, if you don't catch me right off the top, and you catch me, you catch every second, every word that I spit out of my mouth. Let's get it. All right. He believes Joshua and Hearn are really focused on facing Jared Miller in Madison Square Garden in New York City. These are quotes right here coming up. It's clear to me they never been serious about making a fight with me for April the 13th. If they were serious, they should have started negotiations sooner and with more realistic terms. The way he is going about business, Joshua won't be fighting me, Wilder, or Fury anytime soon. Woo! Woo! Guys, in the words of Sub-Zero, in the words of Will the Magic Man, peace! Could Anthony Joshua potentially be frozen out? Listen, and I'm not going to say, I wouldn't be mad, because to me, this would be karma. Isn't this the man that told Deontay Wilder? Only thing Deontay Wilder was asking for was to fight. It wasn't a disagree with the money. He wasn't trying to lowball Anthony Joshua. He just wanted to fight Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua told him, I will freeze you out. If you try to get in my ring, I will have extra security. I will have Dillian Whyte ringside screaming at you. Let's go. Wilder, let's go. Remember that? I remember that. Them fighting words from here, White. Look, man, this is not looking good for the AJPs, Anthony Joshua protectors. This is not looking good for Eddie Hearn. Now, for all other fans, including UK, USA, they're probably like, yes, somebody needs to slap some reality in Anthony Joshua's face, because he's tripping. He's trying to play, I'm the king of the hill. You got to do everything I say. If I say put your head in the sand, put your head in the sand. If I say put your mouth, I don't know, drink salt water. Do it. I'm the man. Simons don't say anything. Anthony Joshua said, there, yes, that's a good game, Eddie. Put that one down. Instead of Simon says, we're going to come up with a game called Anthony Joshua says. Anthony Joshua says, take a flat fee. Anthony Joshua says, take less money than you did for your last fight. Eddie Hearns. Poetic Kells, how you doing? Salute, Poetic Kells. Thank you. I appreciate you coming into the chat. This is your boy T-Dub. I know this may be the first time you called me live. I'm not sure. But shout out and salute to Poetics in the building. I catch her a lot of times on the Underrated Darkness channel. Shout out to the Underrated Darkness. Shout out to IRS, our fan, Will the Magic Man. Salute to Fanon. Let's get this work. We working. I forgot her name. Is it Layla? Oh my gosh. Forgot your name. Well, and she's dancing over there. Listen, I'm not doing a good job, man. She over there dancing for tips, and I'm forgetting her name. But let's get back to it. Where are we at, guys? All right, Eddie Hearn has been trying to make him and Josh. Did I read this? Let's see. Okay, here we go. I think this is where I left off at. Remember, guys, this is Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte used to be the cheerleader, the mascot, the sick'em dog for Eddie Hearn. If you don't believe me, after Dillian Whyte's fight, go, and when everybody wanted to see Dillian Whyte versus Anthony Joshua, everyone, I did. I wanted to see it. I wanted to see Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. And out of nowhere, Dillian Whyte comes off like he done drunk 3 Red Bulls of Coca-Cola and did a shot of Coke and popped the Adderall, jumps in front of the camera. Wilder, let's go! You know, like, this guy is, I might get the picture somewhere, man. I probably should throw that picture up. Let me see if I can, you know what? I might get one. I don't know if I do or not. I can search though. I might get him in a moment. Let's go, Wilder. So, where would I put that picture? I might not even done it on this laptop. But now that guy who was basically vouching, cheering, supporting, causing distractions for Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua, now he's not so happy. Here we go. I do got a picture. I don't know how good it's going to be. Look at it. Here go one. Here it is right here, guys. Look at that. Let's go! Wilder, let's go! Man, I'm telling you, like, this dude is straight out of a comic book, man. This is Dillian Whyte. This guy was streaming the top of his lungs, challenging Deontay Wilder for a fight. And now he's not happy. He's not happy with the money. Wing King says, what up, Ill Will? Ill Will? What's Ill Will? Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, Will the Magic Man. Okay. I'm guessing. Unless I saw someone else I missed. But all right, guys. I'm going to get back to, put the other picture back up here real quick. I'm telling you, man, your boy T-Dub be working, man. It's T-D-U-B. T-Dub. Your boy be working. I'm putting this work in. I'm grinding. I'm working while I'm working. Just let you know we working. I'll probably say it at the desktop. Let's go. Wilder. Let's go. Now that's super big. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, dun, 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 dun. All right, there we go. So here we go, guys. Eddie Hearn has been trying to make him and Joshua look like they've been made a serious attempt to making a fight with me for April the 13th. But I know Eddie. Have dealt with him for years, and he didn't make a real attempt. It's so obvious Joshua doesn't want to fight me. He wants to go to America and fight Miller. That is easy money. 100%. This was their plan the whole time. Wow. He says Big Baby Miller is easy money. You know what should happen? You know what should happen? I think Dillian Whyte and Big Baby Miller should fight. What about that? If they really want to freeze Anthony Joshua out, at least from having a fight that even really matters. After this, it would just be a fight. You know what? Then we would see what selling power Anthony Joshua really has on his own. Because if he doesn't have Deontay Wilder, he doesn't have Tyson Fury. And if Dillian Whyte pulls out, and what if I was Dillian Whyte, I would be trying to make a fight with Big Baby Miller. If I was Dillian Whyte, I'd tell Eddie Hearn, no, I'm not going to fight him. I'm not. I want Big Baby Miller. And Big Baby Miller to say, listen, he said I'm easy work, then show me I'm easy work. Fight me. The Cali Enigma in the building. AJ should fight Luis Ortiz. You absolutely right, he should fight him. You know what? See, we can't even use Luis Ortiz because they don't want that work. They don't want that work. How come Anthony Joshua mentioned his name once about him as an opponent, but now he's nowhere mentioned? They know that Luis Ortiz will fight Anthony Joshua for the loose chains that you find in couches. You know when you got to dig in a couch between the cushions, he will fight Anthony Joshua for that change right there. He said, listen, you keep the rest. I'll fight you for that. They don't want it. You can fight Luis Ortiz in the UK or the USA and it still do good. The way Ortiz fought Deontay Wilder, the way that fight, and it dies. And it's crazy. Deontay Wilder has been in back-to-back fight of the years. He really should be competing with himself. When they looking at fight of the year, it should be Ortiz and Wilder, Wilder and Fury. Which other fights had that level of drama? Ortiz versus Wilder. Ortiz was looking good, boxing well. Wilder drops him. Woo! Drops him. Ortiz gets up. Lucky it was only like 10 seconds left in that round. They may have been like the 5th round or something. And he bounces back to have Deontay Wilder in a whirlwind. Now I don't remember if that was round 7 or 9. I don't remember. But Wilder was in that whirlwind. He was in that whirlwind trying to hold on. And he makes it. And then 2 rounds later, he unleashed the fucking gauntlet. He unleashed the Infinity Gauntlet on Ortiz. It reminds him the power is real. The drama in that fight alone, guys. And then you go to Tyson Fury. You go to Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury coming out looking good. Deontay Wilder doing his thing. Tyson Fury lands a big right hand. Boom! Down goes Fury. Fury gets up, looking smooth, bouncing, shocking everybody. I didn't think Fury was going to look like this. You know, I thought, you know what? I said Fury's going to look good, but I didn't think he's going to look that good. And I thought, you know what? Wilder probably going to catch him somewhere around maybe, you know, 6, 7, 8 rounds. I even thought it could have happened earlier if Wilder caught him flush. And then, guys, listen, we go to the 12th round. We go to the 12th round. And in the 12th round, it wasn't just the right hand that Deontay Wilder hit him with, that we all know that can kill or injure most mules if Wilder hit him. Wilder hit him with a right hand and followed it up with a left hook, a combination that has known to be deadly. Either a left hook and a right hand, or right hand and left hook. Boom! Boom! Bow! 3.5 seconds, Fury was dead. Fury was on life support. Fury flatlined. His soul was hovering, looking down on him. Like we ain't got time for this. He had to come back to life. They had to do fucking, what is that called, man? Fuck. With the girl head spinning and stuff. Fuck, I can't think about it. But they basically had to pray his soul to come back and him to come back. And he fought. Man, I'm telling you. Let's see, man. The Cali Enigma. Shout out to the Cali, man. Check him out, man. Dude talks some really, really good stuff. AJ is a BS nigga. Listen, man. Anthony Joshua thinks he's a king of the hill. He thinks he's a king. And he thinks he can treat everyone like their shit. He thinks because I'm on the top, you do what I say, you take what I give you. And then after you beat me, then you get it. You know? He deserves what he's getting. And to be honest, what he really deserves is, we know he's not fighting Wilder versus Fury. That is the biggest fight right now. Wilder versus Fury rematch. That is the biggest fight. The first fight in the beat. And think about it, guys. If people knew what we know now, that how Fury and Wilder are going to be, the first fight would have been even bigger. It would have even sold bigger numbers than, what was it, the 350? I don't remember the numbers that it did before. It would have sold more. But now that people know, now that we've seen it, seeing is believing, oh man, that fight's going to do great. That fight's going to do great numbers. And man, I'm telling you right now, the lead up to that fight, Fury is going to be talking so much shit. Mark my words. Fury's going to be saying, I already beat you once. That should be my belt. I'll beat you again. And then Wilder going to be like, you ain't beat nothing. I got the strap. We're going to find out who beat who when you land on that campus. This time, Fury, you ain't going to wake up. You know, I'm telling you. And it's going to be real. That lead up is going to be real. See, people talking about the lead up at first was all fake and made up and blah, blah, blah. This next one coming up, since they already fought, and Fury going to claim that he won, and Wilder going to claim that he won, and then Wilder going to say, listen, this time you won't get up. I don't know how you got up last time. But you better bring all your praying partners and praying warriors with you again, because you're going to need them. Because I'm going to hit you. I'm going to hit you. And boxing, this is Russian roulette. You can make me miss so many times, but when I land, that shit gonna feel like a stick of dynamite explode in your face. Guys, back to Anthony Joshua, man. Anthony Joshua lowballed Deontay Wilder. Anthony Joshua didn't come to Tyson Fury with a good offer. Anthony Joshua didn't even give Dillian Whyte the respect of the offer that he should have gave him. The guy played way too many games. He's acting too much like a promoter, too much like a salesman, too much marketing than what he really should be doing. He really should, especially, okay, if you want to try to F over Deontay Wilder and you know that your fans behind you are going to say that, all right. But when Dillian Whyte is saying it, you got to believe it. Because if they've been doing business for all these years, especially with Eddie Hearn, like Dillian Whyte said, I read it to you, he's been doing business with Eddie Hearn for years. Why wouldn't you come with him with a respectable offer the first time? You only try to lowball people who you think don't know better. Oh, they don't know the value of this fight for real. You know, let me offer him $2. You know, when it's really worth $20. You know, but when you deal with somebody like, let's say if me and Callie, we worked together for years, right? For years. And if I go to him trying to sell him something, I'm not gonna say, well, let me see how low I can get him first. If I can get him for a low offer. No, you know, you gain a certain respect, and you go to this man and say, hey, what's going on, Cali? Hey, man, I got this right here, man. You know, it go for this right here. You know, I figured that this is something that we probably agree on. You know, with something that's approachable, something that's respectable. You know, and then once you do that, you know, you can work things out. It's like trying to go to a car dealership and buying a car. Some people get sticker shock, and they run away instantly. If you go to a car dealer shop and they have a 2002 Hyundai, and they want $20,000 for it, whoa! You don't even stick around for the negotiation because you're like, listen, if you want that much for it, you're trying to trick me. You're trying to get over me. You're trying to start right there, and still trying to get me somewhere around $15,000. When in reality, this thing is probably worth about $2,500 in good condition. So they doing the reverse. Instead of hitting you with a high number, they hitting you with such a low number that it's a sticker shock. Whoa, what? That low? For real? Serious? And it makes you not even want to do business. That's why Deontay Wilder, who accepted the $15 million flat, he accepted a flat fee. And to me, that probably even hurted him. Like, man, I really don't want to take this, but I just want to go over there and knock this prick head off his shoulders. I take it, and then soon you take it, they force a 24-hour fight with Povetkin. So forget the Undisputed. This time the sanctioning body said, no, we're not going along with the Undisputed. We don't care if he agreed or not. You got to fight Povetkin. He earned his shot. That's crazy. But now, Wilder, Fury, Dillian Whyte, all three are saying that Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua are not serious. Can we agree on that? All three are saying Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua are not serious. All three are saying the money is way too low. All three are fed up to here. But we will see what happens next, man. Do me a favor, please like, please subscribe. This is your boy T-Dub with some Blazing Sports. Shout out to everyone who came in the chat. New Media, LDBC, The Darkness, Real Boxing Fans. It's your boy T-Dub. Here is what's Blazing Sports.